Welcome back to Retraced Echoes. As always, I'm your host. My name is Bert. Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different than what we typically do on this channel, and that is a little bit of video review. So a lot of times I talk about some of the videos that I've watched, some of the interviews that I've seen, and some of the old television shows that I used to watch back in the day that kind of formed my interest in doing something with the paranormal eventually. Now, one of those was a show called Celebrity Paranormal Project. And this show was on all the way back in 2006. Now, I've not watched any of these since, if it's reruns, maybe 3 or 4 years after it came out. Now, my understanding is I believe there was only one season that came out. There's only 8 episodes, but we're going to start with episode 1. Let's stop talking about it. Let's be about it. Let's go. Also, for the record, I'm going to be pausing randomly whenever I've got some chit-chat action going on just to kind of keep everything going. I'm also watching this on YouTube. I think these are re-uploaded. So who knows how good a quality these are. Like I say, this was 2006. I think the highest quality you could get was 480 back then. There we go.
A team of celebrities investigating paranormal activity in a severely haunted location. We gave them ghost hunting.
This is season 1, episode 1, by the way.
Until sunrise, and then we left them all alone.
One thing I should mention is they had them, I think they started at like, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock in the evening, and then they would go until whatever the time was in the morning. I think some of these episodes would go until sunrise, like they said, so like 5 or 6. Sometimes they left earlier than that, though. Episode 1, I think this is the one that has Gary Busey on it. We're about to find out, though. I'm going to put that mouse up in the corner. Waverly Hills Sanatorium. I believe that's how you say it, sanatorium. I keep wanting to say sanitarium, but sanatorium.
We're standing right in the middle of it.
There's something
I think.
there.
At the height of the epidemic, a patient died every hour. Now Waverly is filled with the ghosts of 63,000 tortured souls.
I feel a room of emptiness. It's sickness.
My fingers are like numb with pins and needles.
Sent 5 celebrities to the sanatorium to investigate the many claims of paranormal activity. Couldn't read the rest. Gary Busey. There's old Gary.
Don't leave me here by myself. Where are you, Donna?
Perfectly shaped balls like bubbles.
Hal Sparks. I remember Hal.
Space right over there.
That's the other thing. I don't know how much of this was post-production ads. Obviously, shows in the early 2000s had a ton of post-production things that was added. I'm not sure why this stopped after 1 season. That could be the reason why. I don't know. Like that little thing where it showed all the orbs and stuff on there. I would not be surprised if we saw a lot of that. But hey, it's creating a hook in the very beginning, so we'll see.
Talk about paranormal. Talk about the other side. Talk about entities and spirits that move through the air with the greatest of ease. And what I'm going to capture with my heart and my spirit.
This
I have
show,
a letter to read all of us.
this show had a ton of really awesome B-roll material, and they do a lot of the history, if I remember correctly. Kind of like in the beginning where it told the story about everything, this entire show does this. It kind of tells the story here and there of what's there and what's
Welcome
not.
to the Celebrity Paranormal Project. Tonight, you and your fellow team of paranormal investigators will be entering Waverly Hills Sanatorium, a hospital built in 1926 for the express purpose of fighting a tuberculosis epidemic that was sweeping across America. In the span of 20 years, 63,000 people died in this hospital alone. They call it the White Plague, the deadliest disease of its time.
Such a high number.
Because of the staggering number of deaths in one place at Waverly Hills has become known as one of the most haunted places in the country. Follow the enclosed map to your base camp. God bless you and good luck.
My name is Gary Busey, and I came to Louisville on a mission that I know nothing about.
Gary's a little creeper, just FYI. He gives me that vibe, like creeper, I like Gary Busey, just for the record. No hate to Gary Busey, but he kind of has that weird uncle vibe. You know what I mean? The only ones that I truly remember on here is Gary Busey, Hal Sparks. He used to be on like, what was that show? There used to be a show on late at night. I can't remember. I'm sure they'll tell it. And then Jenna, which was on Survivor. The other two, I don't know who they are. We'll learn who they are though. 1970 Best Actor Award for the Buddy Holly story.
I don't know what to expect, but I have been in a position where I've been to the other side after my motorcycle accident.
Oh, that's right.
After brain surgery.
Forgive me, but I don't know what tuberculosis is. What is that? My name is Takara, and
You know what that reminds me of?
So I'm a musician. What the f that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music.
Exactly.
Remember me from America's Next Top Model, Miss Fabulous. I know Gary from Celebrity Club, and he was like, yeah, I did to the other side, and, I couldn't explain it to you, you just wouldn't understand it,
Tuberculosis was a disease. It was in the lung area.
It was a bacterial infection of the lungs, and it would actually affect the trachea, and it could get in your blood. And
What a horrible way to die.
Hey, thank you, Doc.
My name's Hal Sparks. I used to host Talk Soup. I was on a show called
Talk Soup,
Folk, and I'm a professional jerk.
Could not remember the name of that show. Talk Soup.
Gary's not the only person who went to the other side. I would like to say for the record, when I was 5, I was in a coma, and I actually had kind of a removed out-of-body experience where I saw myself in the hospital bed. That was a rather big experience, shifted me. And then apparently after that, I was a much more interesting kid. It was like old Beatles, new Beatles.
Interesting.
Okay, watch your step, guys.
Could you imagine walking up to a spot like that? Like going in between two, like wood lumber things, which by the way, as we see things, I might rewind, like if I want to see something a little bit closer, but could you imagine like walking in between like this forested area? I don't know if it's still the way. Also, this is one of my spots that's on the bucket list. I'd love to go here.
Wow.
Oh my God, it looks like my high school.
Keep out.
That's the scariest thing of all.
I want to give you a blessing of my energy.
All right. Oh, good. I need it.
Oh gosh.
I want to give you a blessing of my energy.
He's like, all the ladies, hey, come on.
And my love.
Good,
Let me give you my blessings.
You too.
Oh, don't worry, you got Hal too. Hal's was a lot quicker hug, by the way.
I would love it for it to come out of this. It's
got that weird uncle vibe.
My name is Jenna Maraska. I was the winner of Survivor Amazon and the loser of Survivor All Stars.
I remember Jenna. I used to be a big Survivor fan. I used to watch that show every single week.
I actually do believe in this kind of stuff. After my mom passed away, I definitely think that she's been taunting me like I would expect her to, because she's a prankster.
We're going here.
All right.
Come on, my sweet soul sister.
I talk about her sometimes with friends, and the fire alarm will go on in the house, or the lights will flicker in the middle of the daylight. So there's really no way around explaining something like that. Oh, look at those really nice pictures.
This is where they remove the rib.
Their lungs expand?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where they would put, like, shot or something to weigh down on his stomach.
I'm Donna D'Erico, and I'm an actress.
No
and
clue who
mother.
she is. Oh, she was on Baywatch. I never watched that show.
I was not informed exactly what this project was. They didn't tell me I was going somewhere haunted. They didn't tell me there were going to be other celebrities here. They didn't tell me it was just going to be us on our own with no crew. I had no idea.
Have you ever had...
Could you imagine your agent calls like, hey, I got this gig for you this weekend. Then they drop him off in a haunted location like, yep, we'll pick you up tomorrow. Wow. I wonder if that's how all of them got here. That's fascinating. Scary, but fascinating.
Had experience with paranormal?
Wow.
I definitely would love to walk out of this experience with an experience.
Okay.
Because I really don't want to be like, oh, I wasted my time. I came here, this was stupid. I knew it was going to be stupid, and it was stupid.
I'm sure she got paid
to be
for it.
worth my wow. All right, let's get the missions. I want to go. Huh? I want to go now.
Okay, Jenna.
Somebody push start. See how this works?
Yeah, this show is cool because I had this stuff.
Welcome to base camp.
Kind of tells the history and stuff.
This computer will guide you on your investigations as you explore the hauntings of Waverly Hills Sanatorium. During the height of the White Plague epidemic, patients died here at an average of 1 every hour.
Tuberculosis is essentially an infection that occurs in the lung tissue. The most common way for tuberculosis to be spread is as airborne droplets as the patient coughs. In the early to mid 1900s, it was frequently fatal. You would basically suffocate as a result of fluid and blood that pools in the lungs.
Since tuberculosis was
pretty much a horrible way to go out, by the way. Like, when I think of ways to pass, drowning, fire, like there's some that's just worse than others, and tuberculosis was basically like drowning. You was drowning in your own fluid.
Was so contagious, not even doctors were spared. And many believe the ghost called the man in the white lab coat. He was one of the doctors and remains behind.
I've seen numerous times a man in a white outfit. I'm walking down the hallway, got about 15 feet from me and disappeared.
Because of the enormous number of deaths, one of the most common sights of spirits is what the locals call shadow people.
You will see one person, then another shadow, then another shadow.
So all of a sudden black starts rolling down and rolling down and rolling down the hallway. It just keeps coming and coming and coming until it totally engulfs you.
For many, nowhere in Waverly Hills holds more mystery than the hauntings of room 502, where a nurse named Mary Hillenberg was found dead, hanged by the neck.
We're not sure if she hung herself or maybe someone else hung her.
Perhaps Mary's ghost remains behind, desperate to tell us the truth of what happened that night. Was it or murder?
I don't know what makes this place so haunted. I don't know why. Then maybe it's just all the energy from everybody that did die here.
I do know this is considered one of the most haunted places in the U.S., if not the world now.
Oh, I don't want to end on that note.
We'll go in there with the grace of God and have plenty.
Why would the nurse be murdered? Like, of all the, I don't understand that part. Usually they go into the story a little bit more. I'll probably look it up after we watch this, just because I'm curious why she would have been hung as a that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but weird.
Plenty of faith and know that Jesus is your Savior. You'll be fine.
And I'm screwed. I actually grew up not far from here, so I know of this place from when I was 3-4 years old as a place not to go. You're dealing with the ghosts of madmen, and you're now part of it. You know, you're in their space.
Your mission tonight is to determine which of the 4 areas you will investigate is the most paranormally active. This area is called the Heart of the Haunting.
Okay. Floor 4, floor
You know what
5.
we should do? We should put numbers in a sack.
This is our first mission, so pay attention. It's important.
This is where we have to watch.
This investigation will take you to treatment room 418, where 2 patients made a pact to send a message back from beyond. As a team, select 2 members to conduct the investigation.
I want to go first.
You want to go first?
All right, I'll go with you. Go on.
Okay, Jenna and Gary are going.
There goes
Al
Jenna
will
and
be your
Gary.
base commander. You will read instructions over the radio and guide your team through the following investigation. Gary, take the EMF meter.
How do we know what an EFM meter is?
That is this one.
Is this an EFM meter? Yeah, we're getting ready to go to the haunted.
Oh man, that's like old school EMF. I don't know if you saw that or not. That's like the one that's got the analog, the little hand that goes back and forth on it. Is that all they had back then? Did they not have the digital ones with the lights on them? I mean, I guess this was 2006. So we're talking, this came out in 2006. This is almost 20 years old. So maybe. Is that all they had back then though?
And I don't know what to expect. The place where science fiction meets nostalgia.
I also want to create a backpack like that for when we do investigations.
Early 1900s to the science fiction of what they could be.
Hang on, Gary. Wait for your team member.
Gary Busey,
Wait for your
man.
teammate.
If the ghosts aren't there, believe me, Gary will be plenty weird enough.
You guys got to stick together. Let's do it. Turn on the radio.
Okay, Gary's like, hey, look, give me a
The base camp trailer.
smooch right on the lips
It's dark.
for good luck. All right, so they're starting at 9 p.m.
Where are we going? The front door?
Wait, don't leave me behind.
Gary is a whole lot of personality, and he felt like he's seen ghosts a million times, so I don't want him to steal my ghost mojo. I'm hoping that we see or feel something. I've never really been in a scary situation like this, so I really don't know how I'm gonna react. I may run, or I may possibly pass out.
Open the front door, enter the building, and close the front door behind you.
There we go. Doors closed, we're in here.
I'm kind of freaked out, Gary.
They're scared to death. She is anyway.
Fourth floor, stopping at the metal door marked 4.
We're going up now.
That place is creepy.
We're at door number 4 and it's already open for us.
It should have been closed, so that's interesting.
Whoops.
It is
Open.
They're here, they're waiting for us.
The door was supposed to be closed, it was open.
Gosh dang, Gary. Gary!
And continue to follow the hallway until you
Good
come to the
night,
room
Gary.
418 on the right.
436.
Gary's like, don't be scared. Like that.
We need to go down
Feel
pretty
bad
far.
for Jenna now.
This is really lovely up here. It looks like an old 5-star hotel.
Apparently Gary has stayed in some real dumps.
We're here.
Amen, how?
In the center of the room, there's a bed.
Oh, God.
Okay, guys.
Listen up.
A lot of graffiti.
Room 418 is rumored to be haunted by the ghosts of 2 former patients named Elizabeth Beecher and Jane Ann Hurley. After Jane Ann died, her ghost appeared to Elizabeth one night. Her face was twisted in pain. The sight made Elizabeth so terrified of dying that she swore she would never leave this room. After Elizabeth died in 1932, nurses reported seeing a black shape in this room and hearing the bed creak when no one was here. They suspected that it was Elizabeth's ghost, still afraid to move on.
I feel like something else is here. What was that?
Okay, guys. Ghosts respond to familiar situations.
By reenacting events from a ghost's past,
You may trigger stronger responses from it. Jenna, like Elizabeth Beecher, sit on the bed with your back against the headboard. Gary, turn your thermal camera on and scan the area for any signs of paranormal activity.
the thermal camera is now sending an image of what it sees back to base camp.
It's red spots
They can
fading
see
into
it.
yellow.
Yeah, we see it.
Anything?
Nothing, 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 nothing. I'm having no readings.
Wait,
Wait a minute, wait.
Okay, something just moved past you guys on the thermal camera.
I just heard.
Yeah, but what's that thermal camera even on? I mean, I understand this was 2006 when this was created, so it was probably filmed in 2005. Post-production came out 2006. So I get that part, but to me, that just looked like a rat, is what that, in which this building probably has rats, right?
Wait.
Let's go back a little bit more. Let's go back like 42.
Wait.
That just looks like a rat to me.
Something just moved past you guys on the thermal camera.
I just heard something to my left of me at the same time that you said something moved past us. He's going in a circle. He's pointing past me on the bed.
See, but the FLIR and that FLIR, you can't tell like that's even a bed. So for those of you that do not know the way a FLIR works, and I'm sure the vast majority of you are, that's why you watch this channel. But anything that's going to be cold is going to show up in blue. Anything that's going to be warm is going to show up in those days is like that orange red look. But again, you should be able to make out certain color fluctuations. So like in the background there on the FLIR, you see the blue, that's going to be extremely cold. I'm going to assume that's further down. But like nowadays in 2024, you would see way more distinction. So FLIRs either came a very long way or they really dumbed down how this looked back then.
See some heat in the next bed.
He sees what?
It's in 2 beds away.
That is really freaking me out.
See, so he was shining supposedly this FLIR on that bed that's all the way back, 2 beds back. We couldn't even make out the fact that that was a bed. So I don't know that I would, back then this would have been cutting edge, but nowadays looking at that, there's no way that you would know any of that is paranormal. Plus on top of it, that first thing looked like a rat to me, but
Oh my God, what was that?
We got a big reading right here.
It's cold. It's cold right here.
Oh, there we go. We're standing right in the middle of it. We have made contact.
See, now that looked like post-production to me. None of that looked. Let me see if I can pause it right
What?
It's in 2 beds
where they're
away.
at, because that looked like post-production. It looked way different than the rest of it.
What was that?
We got a big reading right here.
It's cold. It's cold right here.
Oh, there we go.
See, why would this look so significantly different than what we're seeing on the cam? See, like nowadays, this is what FLIR would look like. Like these little trusses, see how they're purple? So they're going to be closer to like this. It'd probably be like closer to like these cold. Obviously, they're yellow, red, that they're going to be hot. But they're adding stuff in post-production. Like you can kind of see like movement right here. But then again, you look and that camera, the camera battery's at half. But who's holding this camera scene? Is this like another camera they try to make it look like FLIR? Man, this was such a great show. I don't remember it being this fake.
That's really freaking me out. Oh my God, what was that?
We got a big reading right here.
It's cold. It's cold right here.
Oh, there we go. We're standing right in the middle of it. We have made contact.
Yeah, see, that's all post-production. How do I get this playlist thing off there?
Here.
These entities move fast and they're having fun.
That's amazing.
You tell them, Gary.
I'm hearing lots of like weird things around me.
Now that you've investigated the area as a team, you will try to see if you can discover anything new with an individual investigation.
What?
Jenna, you will remain here alone. Gary, return to base camp.
I don't want to be in here by myself.
Honey, nothing's gonna hurt you. Nothing.
Okay.
You know that?
I'm surprised Gary wasn't like, here, let me kiss you so you feel secure.
I feel.
Oh, she's
like I'm in
crying.
somebody else's space. And I want to
Thought that was a ghost. That was just Gary breathing.
Hal, I'm outside. I'm at the opening place I can see base camp trailer.
Oh, she's scared out of her mind.
Gary, how was it out there?
I've been in situations like this before, out of my body.
See, for Jenna, it's all psychological right now.
That is very, very immensely haunted.
I need to get out of here.
Yeah, she's psyching herself up.
Hold on. Let her. Yeah, she might be.
Talk to Cara. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, see, that noise I just heard is really, really, really up, and I need
you tell me what to do.
Out of here.
Shut up right now. Shut up.
No, I'm not shutting up.
I don't want to be in this room anymore.
Shut the
Hey, shut up, Gary. Don't talk to me like that, and don't come over here.
Good night.
Oh, see, that noise I just heard is really, really, really.
See, that noise, I believe, was post-production. It wouldn't sound like that unless it was post. You hear how clean that was? Even if they cleaned up that background noise, it wouldn't have been like that. Now, do I believe she heard something? Yes. Do I believe that's what she heard? No. Let's listen to that again, though.
Oh, see, that noise I just heard is really, really, really up, and I need to get the out of here.
Hey, shut up, Gary. Don't talk to me like that, and don't come
That was
over
all
here.
post-production.
I don't want to be in this room anymore.
Okay, Jenna, get up from the bed
and return to base camp.
Oh, she like, heck yeah, I'm getting out. I'm out. Deuces. Who was it? Chris
Guys,
Brown?
there's a red
Deuces?
ball, little kid's ball in the hallway that wasn't here when we came in. I think something's.
Now, that's the other thing that I don't necessarily know and I don't remember. Supposedly they're there by themselves, but the question becomes, were they maybe not there all by themselves? I mean, this is a large area. You could hide people in there. It's already dark. I wonder why this TV show stopped in production. It's only one season, I think.
Okay, just walk calmly and cautiously. Just be safe.
I'm at the front door.
That's super annoying.
Jenna.
The stuff that keeps popping
Good work,
up.
babe. Good work, good work, good work, good work, good work. Hey, how do you feel now about yourself?
I feel braver, minus the fact that I was crying. But you know what? I couldn't stop. I was just like, I don't know if it was just fear, but like, I heard
You know, Elizabeth was there. She was there.
All right, guys, our next
Gary would
instructions
know.
have come up. This investigation will take you on a search for the shadow people that may have been still roaming at Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
I want to go.
It's you and hell.
Okay.
I want to know everyone's theory on shadow people also in the comments down below. There's so many stories about shadow people, the Fedora Man. I did an episode a while back on shadow people and the Fedora Man. It was early on my podcast journey, but there's so many stories about it that it makes me question what that really is. Some people say it's a harbinger, basically providing information of the future, but
Okay, cool.
Here if there's
Shannon,
shadow
you'll be
people.
Base commander.
You guys have to get your camera pack.
I think in order for me to believe, I would have to feel a presence. I don't really need the gadgets. I trust my senses more so than I trust the gadgets.
Fire this thing up. I have one of these at home. I wish they'd have told me. I'd have brought my own.
What did he
suspect
have?
that there's a lot of sorrowful energy in this place. So as much as it's kind of an adventure that you're looking forward to, on the other hand, a lot of bad stuff happened in this place, and I don't know that you could go in there and not feel it.
Bye, good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Woohoo.
Enter the building, then climb up the stairs.
And confirm when you're at door number 4.
I kind of want to get one of those cameras to do recordings because that grainy, dark feel to it, how it's got all that light grain.
Fourth floor is supposed to be the most haunted floor.
I think that makes things
It
look
is.
scarier.
How you doing? Okay, we're at 4.
Okay.
Here you go.
One of the most common hauntings seen at Waverly Hills is what the locals refer to as shadow people, moving shadows that appear in doorways and halls. It is believed that the shadow people are the countless souls of patients who died here, unable or unwilling to move on.
Did you guys get that?
Yes. You will now investigate 2 areas that witnesses have reported seeing shadow people. Hal, go up to the 5th floor.
All right, have fun.
Split them up again.
You will investigate sightings of shadow people in the 4th floor hallway. The biggest shadow person that people have seen in this hallway is an entity called Big Black. A massive ball of darkness that rolls down this hallway and swallows up all the light as if it were alive. Some investigators have had success drawing out shadow people by using a strobe light in this area. Wait there and look for any shadow people.
Okay, goodbye.
What was that? Did y'all see that? Did they add that in post? Is that a post-production thing? What time are we at? 18:25. Let's go back like 10 seconds here. I saw something in the background.
Wait there and look for any shadow people.
Okay, goodbye.
Oh, that was a bat. Never mind. That's a bat.
Al, describe the area that you're in.
I'm in a really sad little room.
Okay,
here you go.
This is the rooftop solarium, where children suffering from tuberculosis were allowed to play in the sunshine.
Solarium.
Visitors to the 5th floor have seen child-sized shadow people haunting this area and believe them to be the ghosts of those children long dead. A ghost known as Timmy has been known to cause balls to roll around this room, playing as if he was still alive.
Did you get all that?
I knew about that story.
Confirmed.
Now kick some balls around this room as you invite Timmy and the other children to come out and play. Let us know
if you hear anything or how you're doing, okay?
You got it.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Okay.
Timmy.
It's been years since I've seen this, but I feel like one of these balls roll back.
Roll it back. Roll it back this way.
So he threw that in front of him.
I'm sorry, I was picked last.
Throwing one behind him.
Timmy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
See, here's the weird thing for me. Here's the weird thing. He threw that one in front of him, like all the way down. You could see down the hallway where he threw it. And then he threw the other one behind him. That came from the side, but there's not really anything
Not much of a thrower.
to the side of him,
I was
right?
picked last.
So if you look, that ball rolled from over here. This is such grainy footage. It's hard for me to tell exactly. He would have laid these balls down. It looks like there's 3 balls here. So he threw one forward. He's throwing this one backward. This ball looks like it rolls from the corner over here. There's no one that would be able to hide here. And I would assume if someone threw it from like this one, I mean, he's on what, the 5th floor? He's at the very top. I mean, who's going to be able to throw a ball in here that land perfectly to where you don't hear that? But when this footage comes back, look at where this ball comes from. It's going to come from this side over here. So that's odd. Unless there was a ball over here and it just rolled across. I don't think even with this shadow area right here that someone would be able to hide. Look how thin this is. I mean, that's thicker than he is. I'm sorry, thinner than he is. If he was on his side, so I don't know. South Park reference. Live a lot, Timber. See, that came from the side. That laugh was post-production, though. Whoa, back up the trolley there. I think that was post-production. That didn't look legit.
Whoa. What's going on?
It feels like post-production to me. Wish there's a way I could zoom in on that. That looks so post-production to me. Now, did he see something? Probably so. But it's odd to me that, like, I don't think this is what he saw. He may have saw something that looked like that and they added in post, but that's post-production.
Whoa. What's going on?
Somebody ran across the doorway near 502.
What does it look like to you?
Small, like a child's shadow.
Do you think that might have been Timmy?
He's hiding, if it is him. I think I saw like 2 lit eyes.
So there's obviously a lot of action going on around 502. Okay, Hal, Takara, your investigation's complete. You can come back to base camp.
Okay, about time.
God, Takara, we forgot about her.
Takara?
Yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
How was it being alone on this floor?
I was irritated because I'm by myself.
This is a creepy place.
Here comes my spiritual warrior brother. Look at
Gary
Hal's
Busey.
face. Here she comes.
See that ball rolling? That's B-roll.
Did you see nothing?
Nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Not even a sound?
No, I heard a sound.
What'd you hear?
I heard a door slam and...
Well, that's kind of scary.
Okay, Hal, tell me about it.
I saw a black body form, like and just moving quickly towards the roof, but looking at me like this.
Those are bad ones. Black ones are the bad ones.
Yeah.
And we have 2 missions done. Now we're on a 3rd.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, this investigation will take you to the surgery room where patients underwent brutal treatments while doctors search desperately for a cure. Takara, your base commander.
Donna, you're going with Gary.
Were you scared when you
Oh,
went
she's
outside?
not going to be happy.
Were you scared?
Yeah, actually. You're not scared of the dark?
No. Kids get scared of the dark because it's the fear of the unknown. There's nothing there tonight that's not there during the day.
For the record, anytime that I've ever heard anyone ever say that, horrible place to pause this, by the way, because that's creepy by itself. Anyone that always says, whatever you see at nighttime is what you see at daytime, and they have a paranormal situation, they completely lose their mind every time.
I'm pretty fearless. I mean, I grew up like a tomboy, and I'm not really girly, and like on our ranch, if there was ever a rattlesnake or something, everybody would come get me because I like snakes and that kind of stuff. So I'm not
This ain't
really
no snake,
terrible
Donna.
like that.
We're at the front door.
Climb up the stairs to the 4th floor.
Your investigation will take you to the surgery room where many visitors have reported seeing ghosts of a man in a white lab coat.
We're now at door 4. It's wide open. We're in a long hallway with a gurney. There are other empty bottles.
B-roll.
Hallway to the left.
Walk all the way down a long hallway leading to the surgery room 402.
Oh my God, there's something behind me.
Is that B-roll again? That's frustrating. If they're adding that B-roll in there, like, it's cool. I mean, it gives a scare, but is that B-roll?
Oh my God, there's something behind me.
That's B-roll.
That was really, really, really creepy.
Again, I feel like she saw something, but that wasn't what she saw.
They know we're here. We are now in room 402, standing in the center.
There was something behind me just now.
There is a lot of surgical contraptions on the floor. Right above me, there's a clamp. This looks like horrible surgery.
Okay.
This area is haunted by a ghost known as the man in the white lab coat, who wanders the 4th floor hallway. Some believe that it is the ghost of Dr. Joseph Kynes, a surgeon who contracted tuberculosis. He eventually ended up back in this surgery room, his chest cut open and several ribs sawed off to make room for his diseased lungs.
Man, that's horrible.
But the brutal surgery was too much to take, and he died on the operating table. Now, his ghost travels the hallway back and forth to this room, repeating the walk he made countless times in life.
Okay, now listen. You will reenact one of the tragic events, come into the room, and attempt to entice one of the many tortured spirits to make themselves known. Do you understand?
I don't know how I feel about that either. What about you? When it comes to these paranormal channels, they believe that that can build up on energy. But my question is, if you're making whatever, let's say that all this is real. Some of you is going to be like, oh, this is fake anyway. But what if this was real and it did? It provoked a bad memory. Is that something that we want that spirit to relive? Like, let's say it is this doctor and that's how he died and the pain that he would have went through. Is that something you'd want to invoke in those rooms? I don't know. Ethically speaking, clearly there's nothing wrong with it because to some people they're dead. But to me, I think that's cruel. If you're making someone relive something that was horrible or something relive something, I don't know that I would do that.
I have a hacksaw and a rib bone in my sack. We're in procedure right now.
Of course, Gary's all about it.
Okay.
Golly.
It's done. The rib bone broke in 3 pieces.
Now look for signs of the ghost in a white lab coat in 2 different areas. Gary, remain in the room alone. Donna, walk in the hall and see if you can find any signs that his ghost is still wandering around.
You look for an entity.
Keep walking until you get to where the hallway makes a slight bend to the left.
That's down where I heard that noise, though.
Well, you ain't scared of nothing. Remember, you're tomboy.
Are you there yet?
I'm right at the point where it begins to bend slightly to the left.
Oh, I'm hearing somebody walking down the hall.
What's going on, baby?
Okay, I'm hearing somebody walking down the hall to the left.
What? Can you see anything? Do you see anything? Do you smell anything?
I was sweating.
Why would she smell something?
Cold. There was a noise. What was? There's just something down to the left hallway.
Turn up my volume a little bit.
There's something there.
Oh.
Donna, we're not reading
She's
you. How you
losing
doing,
it.
honey?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay, it's just that.
Golly. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back down.
What's going on, Donna?
Should I go see Donna?
Did she see something? They need to replay that part.
Donna, say something.
There's something.
Wait a second. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Inside this room on the right, it looks like it could have just been a shadow. I'm not sure, but it almost looked like there was something in there. I don't know if I can pause it right in that time frame.
Donna, say something.
Right there. You'll see like a little dark spot. That might just be a shadow, but I find it weird that everything else is so bright right there. But it does look like it's really square, which is questionable.
There's something.
I don't think that's anything. But that might be what she's seeing that scares her, possibly. In post-production, I'm going to slow this down.
There's something.
Dude, that's still creepy to see.
Is it a white lab coat? Is it the doctor? It's the shadow. How do you feel? Is it bad vibes? Yeah. Okay, Donna, so you come back down to door 4.
I don't want to go back down that way where the stairs are.
See,
that's where that thing is.
I feel like that's all post-production. Like, no part of that, I believe, is legit. Because that looks like post-production shadows going in there. I think this is what I saw.
I don't want to go back down that way where the stairs are.
That looks like post-production stuff to me.
You can talk to me the whole way if you like. Tell her we're waiting for her. Where are you, Donna?
I don't know where I am. Help, I don't know where I am. Oh, get me the out. Where
See, she's psyching herself up now. She just needs to calm down.
Go see Donna.
You stay right where you are and you just hold tight while I get Donna out of the building.
Gary's like, I'll go get her.
Donna, have you got the door 4
Did I hear that right? Did I hear 2 screams? 2650. I was talking over that. Sorry, folks.
Should I go see Donna?
You stay right where you are and you just hold tight while I get Donna out of the building.
That's not her scream. But again, is that a case of post-production? Did they add that in post-production? Or is there someone else that's in the building? You know, again, this is a huge building, so there could be people hiding in different areas in the building. Like maybe that was another female that's hiding, kind of like a ghost house, right? Like you go to a real ghost house. Now, these are legit haunted locations. Waverly is highly well known. But the question I would ask is, do they maybe stage people in areas? It's similar to like the door that was open that wasn't supposed to be open and stuff like that. I don't know. Just thoughts going through my brain right now. It's been a long time since I've seen these episodes, so. Oh yeah, she's out.
You're out, you're done.
She's crying.
There was something there and there were people screaming. They're about to come in and get you.
If that scream is legit, that's creepy.
It's a very strange silence that I'm living in right now. It's a silence that has a lot of activity, noise in it.
What does that mean?
A zone that I don't live in on this earth. Everyone should be required to do this.
Gary, your mission
Just
is
not with
complete,
Gary.
so you can head back to base camp.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened? What did you feel like it was a doctor you saw? Maybe.
No, it wasn't. No.
Was it bad?
Well, what really freaked me out was that I kept looking down there, and then I saw this man's shadow, and his stride matched the footsteps that I was hearing. I didn't think I'd freak out. I did.
Welcome back.
Tell us about your
Were you
experience.
screaming, Gary?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Sounds that were like a mechanical tiger.
What?
And it felt graceful there and relaxed there.
Mechanical
Mentally,
tiger?
emotionally, spiritually, physically.
Isn't that like Charlie Sheen? Old Tiger Blood.
Okay, this investigation will take you to room 502, the site of one of the most mysterious deaths in the hospital.
I
Jenna
want one of
and
those
Hal will conduct
t-shirts.
this investigation. Donna will be your base commander.
Those t-shirts
Jenna,
are
you and I are
dope.
going to 502.
No!
Jenna's like, nope. I'll be taking a smoke break.
Dark, crazy space. I just want to say something to my girlfriend and my mom, my dad, I love you, and I'll see you on the other side.
Takara, do you want to go instead of me? I hoped it wasn't where we were going because it was so up.
Come on, what's up?
I don't want to be left by myself. I'm going to really be scared crapless. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
But we are going to see some.
All right, kiddos.
We're ready to roll.
Go get him, Jan.
Boogity. So now it's Jenna and Hal.
Confirm you're outside room 503.
We are at 502.
Okay.
One morning in 1932, Nurse Mary Hillenberg was found hanging by the neck outside Nurses Station 502.
That's what I was going to look up.
She committed out of shame for becoming pregnant out of wedlock. But rumors suggest that Mary may have had an affair with a married doctor who not only fathered Mary's illegitimate child, but then performed the abortion in secret.
Oh, that's
they say
crazy.
that when Mary died from complications during the abortion, the doctor faked her to escape a scandal that could have ruined him. Mary's ghost may continue to haunt this area until the truth of her death becomes known.
So it's like the doctor murdered her.
Reenact the hanging of Mary Hillenberg. Open the sack and radio to
base camp what you find inside.
Gary's like, let me tuck up next to you.
And then there's a noose.
Hal, you will now use a technique called spirit writing to learn the truth about Mary Hillenberg's death from her ghost.
Hey, do you know spirit writing? You write the question with your right hand, you wait, and you answer the question with your left hand.
He's sitting. Place the journal on the floor in front of you, open to any blank page.
You take the pen in your left hand.
With your eyes closed.
How does Gary know that?
To let the spirit of Mary guide your hand.
Confirm that you understand these instructions.
Yeah, I got it.
That's what I was talking about. That is spirit writing. I learned that years ago.
Does it actually
It
work?
actually works.
How long did they sit there?
Guys, are you there? I just heard someone screaming.
You hearing someone scream?
I heard someone down the hallway screaming, and I'm scared out of my mind.
You doing okay?
Makes me think people's there, though.
Tell Hal that he can stop.
Hal, you can stop. Did you hear that screaming, or was that just me?
Didn't hear anything.
How did he not hear that?
What if I drew?
It says wrong, and that looks like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you see that?
I think I wrote no upside down here. So I wrote the word wrong, and I wrote the word no. And
Can't
then
see
there's a picture of her. She seems to be hanging and pointing to the word wrong.
I think that pretty much answers your question. I'm feeling like physically sick and weak, like I need to get out of here. I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, God. I feel literally nauseous and dizzy.
And I feel like totally sick.
Your investigation is complete.
Return to base camp.
Yeah, we know our way out.
What was that?
Both of you guys are coming, right?
We're having an issue going down.
That door slammed behind him? Did y'all see that? I have a theory that people's inside this building with him. Look at Gary tucking up with old Donna.
Both of you guys are coming, right?
I swear that door closed or it opened, one of the two. It may have opened. Maybe his backpack hit it. He wasn't ready for that. For sure. Let's slow that down a little bit. Let's go like 0.25. Look at Gary getting him some shoulder loving. He's like, hey, baby. How you doing, Donna? Come on. Here we go.
Yeah.
That door is wide open. There, they're walking through it. That would be Jenna. There's his. Let's see how it's completely black. I just think it was lighting. I think that was just lighting. think that was just lighting.
We're having an issue going down the stairs. I think someone just pushed Hal.
Cold.
And
Right here. Cold.
Something
it's
pushed
freezing
him?
right now on the 3rd floor. I think something.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Something's definitely
Look at
following
what?
Hal right now.
Yeah.
Yes, we're being followed.
Why wouldn't they show that camera?
And
He said, look at that, look at that, look at
I
that.
can't really feel my fingers. And it's freezing everywhere around us. I feel like we have.
Yeah.
We need to get out of here.
Okay, just exit together and safely.
I'm so done with that house.
I want one of them shirts. I wonder if you can still get those shirts.
Did you get pushed?
Like a third party or
And then
something
there was
sells them.
definitely like
Something was
behind us.
Hey, this says wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, come
I was
on.
like kind of a little pissed off that this was the exercise we were doing.
Yeah.
This says wrong.
Yeah.
I want to pause on that and see what that actually looks like.
Pushed?
Yeah. And then there was definitely like
Let's try to pause on it. Keep hitting the blurry spots. Come on. So
Yeah.
there's no way you're going to be able to make that out.
That was
The
like kind
quality's
of a
just
little
not good
pissed off
enough.
that this was the
It did look
exercise
like
we
there
were
was
doing.
like a
The
a
noose
hole,
itself over the thing. I thought that was much.
and it did look like
Yeah,
wrong
It's
at the
not
bottom.
mocking, it's a reenactment of what happened.
Right.
You're not doing anything to hurt anyone. Spiritual
Yeah, but I don't know if I
writing,
agree with doing that kind of thing.
You've completed your investigation of Waverly Hills Sanatorium.
I think they
As a
got to do
team,
one more thing. I
decide
think.
Which of the areas you've investigated is the heart of the haunting, the most
Oh, that's right.
paranormally active?
It's the hallway.
There's nothing there except sounds, that's all.
No, Donna saw.
I saw this shadow of a man walking down the hall.
There's something there. It's a shadow.
I would vote on the 4th floor
Me
hallway.
too. I got
That's
it.
me.
I think Timmy's on the roof, but he's okay.
Timmy,
Fourth floor is bad stuff.
Yeah.
Surgical room is safe. The hallway is, you're going to have entities going up and down the hallways. But the 5th floor, the playground, the kids' place, Mary Hillenburg, that's the most paranormal place in the hospital.
But you weren't on the 5th floor.
I know, but I got the reports, and I saw the murder, and I listened to him when he was up there.
That's why I saw the lit eyes, and that's where I saw the little kid running. Somebody ran across the doorway near 502.
I'm feeling like physically sick and weak. Like I need to get out of here. I'm gonna throw up.
The 5th floor is the most paranormal.
I don't have a damn vote.
It is the 5th floor. It's 502. Guys, I know it. I know it already.
Okay, it's 5th floor then, even though I think it's the 4th floor hallway.
Yeah, let's do that.
Next, discuss which member of the team made the strongest connection to the spirits at Waverly Hills.
Well, you both actually saw entities, so I think it was either one of you two, Donna or Hal.
I'd say Hal then.
I'll say how.
Well,
Yeah, because the kids
saw
are all
entities
Yeah, the
too.
kids love me.
Let's pick Hal.
For your final mission, the entire team will return to the 5th floor outside room 502, the area you identified as the heart of the haunting. This person will act as the conduit in your final task. He will serve as the bridge between this world and the spirit world.
I bet Hal's regretting that decision now.
Bring the following items with you. The rolled-up scroll from the wooden box.
Got it.
The small green book with your final instructions.
Okay.
A stethoscope.
Yeah. Check.
This artifact is closely tied to the ghost haunting this area, and you'll use it to help you contact the spirit world.
I don't want to go.
What'd you say?
No. I'm nervous. I think I could feel like some sort of something in this building.
I didn't think it'd be Jenna that would freak out.
All 5 of us.
I figured it'd be Donna.
I'm not. That's up. There's bad in that place. I don't want to go.
What'd you say?
I don't feel good about this place anymore.
All 5 of us are going the 5th mission.
I'm not. That's up. There's bad in that place. I don't want to be left by myself.
I don't think we will.
I'm not being left alone. I don't care. I'll break the rules.
Okay.
Remember, at sunrise, this investigation is over.
If I get possessed by an evil spirit, call a Catholic priest immediately for an exorcism.
Be ready for anything. Let's go, kids.
Oh, Gary Busey, first one out the door, 4:34. So see, sunrise is like 2 hours away. Conduct, he'll attempt something.
There's the ball.
I think that
Oh my
seance
God,
thing.
That wasn't there when I left. That was not there.
Here we go. 5th floor.
See, I bet there's people inside that building, even though they say there's not. I bet there's production teams in there.
Okay, what are we doing at the table?
Now, unroll the large scroll and spread it out on the table. This is a channeling scroll. It is designed to help you make contact with the spirits haunting this area. Place the final mission object in the square in front of Hal.
Too much occult stuff there for me.
Members must keep their left hand on the handprint to keep the link from being broken and recite out loud the words written on the channeling scroll a total of 3 times. After the 3rd reading, the spirit should be with you and ready to communicate.
We open the door to the world beyond.
We call to a spirit trapped in this place.
Enter me now through this token from your past.
No way.
We open the door to the world beyond.
We call to a spirit trapped in this place.
Enter me now through this token from your past.
We open the door to the world beyond.
We call to a spirit trapped in this place.
Enter me now through this token from your past. Push to define you.
That was a bat.
Do you know that you are dead?
She's afraid that she is. Did you hear that?
That was post-production sound.
Are you angry or in pain?
Feels more like pain.
Okay. Are you scared?
Feel sick, cold.
Do you want to leave this place?
That was right there.
Tragedy was on us.
It's okay. That's okay.
That's not okay.
It's time for the entities, I say, to go home.
I've got no more questions.
Please go back home, back to where you began, and relieve yourself of this torment of staying in this cycle of perpetuation that never ends.
That was
You're
post-production.
no longer welcome here. Our circle is closed to you. Go and leave us in peace, and be in peace yourself.
Let's go.
We need to get out of here.
What was his closing statements there? What did he say to try to close that out? Because here's the thing. They opened, let's use, for example, if people believe that this is truly legit, right? They asked for an entity. They opened the door to whatever is there to use them as conduits. But some would say you also open yourself up to this dark entity, your dark, whatever you want to call them, right? But what did he say to close it? Because whenever you open yourself up like that, you have to close yourself back up. If not, they could technically follow them home or anything else.
Please go back home, back to where you began, and relieve yourself of this torment of staying in this cycle of perpetuation that never ends.
You are no longer welcome here. Our circle is closed to you. Go and leave us in peace, and be in peace yourself.
Let's go.
He technically closed it.
I'm not leading the way.
Oh my God, the red ball is gone, you guys. The red ball is gone from that
Tonight's
room.
playing with it. It's great.
But with all that screaming and stuff,
That was upstairs.
Yeah, that's Timmy.
Let's go.
what happened? With all that screaming and stuff, though,
Let's go.
I mean, again, if there's people there and then you heard that, like that, it almost sounded like a wrench or something hitting the wall earlier. It makes me feel like there's people there. And especially in a building like that, it's really loud and a lot of echoing, and sound would travel very easily in that building. It's not hard to believe that someone could be in that building causing those sounds and those screams, like maybe 2 or 3 people, and they would have removed the ball or put the ball there. Like that just feels like it's part of the show to me. But what is it they hear upstairs? I heard him say that.
Oh my God, the red ball is gone, you guys. The red ball is gone from that
Tonight's
room.
playing with it. It's great.
That was upstairs.
Yeah, that's Timmy.
Let's go. Go.
Let's go, guys.
Let's go.
Come on,
Go.
come on,
Go.
go.
I want to get out of here.
Get out of here.
Stay together.
All that shadow effects is post-production. That's all post.
Us tonight, didn't they?
Bye, Timmy.
How? That stuff is weird. When stuff bangs like that, that has to be a sign.
Takara, how do you feel about all this?
Everyone felt something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You felt there was stuff in there, right?
Well, I knew there was before I went there, but it's all fun and games. There's nothing to fear in there.
Uh-oh, is that sunrise that's coming up?
Sun's coming up, guys. Let's go.
Even though I heard the mechanical tiger and I heard people walking and there's pipes rattling
Gary
all
Busey,
rolling
man.
across the floor. So what? You're in their world. And when you get afraid, they'll tease you and they'll come and play with you in a harder way than they would normally.
I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed. I came here with an open mind to find out if the place was haunted, but I wasn't fortunate enough to
Yeah, she didn't have any
experience
activities,
any of
really.
That. I wasn't special enough.
No,
This place is like the
just didn't
haunting
get anything.
hangout. There's so much energy and so much action in there. I didn't even believe that that was possible.
I learned that I'm a lot more fearful of, paranormal stuff than I thought I would be. I definitely think this place is haunted. I'm never going back in there again.
The word haunted is kind of like a big word. It sort of creates the idea that there's something there that's trying to pick a fight. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think some people who are stuck and scared to move on because they're scared of where they deserve to go or whatever.
Everyone out there in TV land, by watching this show, you're going to discover things about yourself you did not even know.
That's why this show is imperative to watch.
I stand by my statement that Gary is the scariest thing in this whole place.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm trying to get a good angle on myself.
You guys could get any angle and it would be a good angle.
Very interesting. So what did y'all think of Celebrity Paranormal Project? Obviously, this is a show that I absolutely loved back in the day. It was one of those that kind of set up my thoughts and processes of what I would want to do if I had a ghost show. Maybe not as much of the post-production stuff like I feel like is there. But what do you think? In the comments down below, tell me, did you enjoy what we did here? Did you enjoy Celebrity Paranormal Project? Maybe we'll do a little bit more deep diving and try to figure out what happened to this show. I don't know. But it does give me some ideas for once we start doing some paranormal investigations. I like the history part of the episode, and I feel like I could definitely add that to when we start doing paranormal research and investigations next year. In the comments down below, tell me, do you want to keep watching? Maybe we'll go through the next 7 episodes, maybe one a week for a while. But be sure to let me know if you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed to the channel. Until I see you on the next video, goodbye. Man, I love this show. Even if I do think there's some stuff that's post-production, it's so good.